Hey everybody, it's Ryan here from Android Coliseum here to talk about a case I have for the LG G2. So just did a switch myself the other day, so this is a nice phone. We've done my review on this as well. So how can we sort of really want to protect our investment and make it look a little stylish? I'm not much of a big case guy. I mean, the only real case that I had way back in the day was my old Palm Pilot, so I would have the old flip cover, which are kind of nice. But the problem with the flip covers is that they usually cover the back, and now we have our rear-facing cameras. It ruins that. So I always hate seeing those Samsung ones that have that flip cover and they cover that up. So along comes the LG G2's QuickWindow, which has basically a little window there, essentially so that when you do flip it around, so there's your camera, it goes through. You don't cover that up, but it actually provides a bit more. So a neat little case. You can tell there's a little indent there, there's a little magnet there that lets it sense when it's flipped over, and a little stronger support around here, so then I think it's torn around there. So other than that, plop straight in. Just make sure I get it in there nicely. There we go, and there's the case. So I don't know if you can see it, my brightness is kind of turned off a little bit. But the nice thing about the case is that once it's there, that little sensor is there, you open it up, opens it straight into the phone. And you can set up your security settings however you want. So yeah, but again, nice thing, close it up, shuts itself right off. And you can see it's got a little widget there. And I probably should brighten the brightness up a little bit on this, so you can see that. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. Just close it off, and it shows a little window of a clock. And you can play around with this. I've unlocked that. I can change these widgets that I have here. Between that, music player, you have your watch there. So not a lot. And then the watch face, you can change it to different looks, colors. And then there's those ones. So kind of cool. Unfortunately, these are not really customizable. You can't really play around with it and make it look however you want it to look. You still get the double tap to wake up, see your features, which is kind of nice. And a really cool kind of feature is that you actually even can answer phone calls from, so if I try to dial this phone number, whoops, try my own phone number here. Call. You'll see. So I can see I can actually swipe that to answer that phone call. Kind of cool. Open it up, bring it into there, close it up. So there you go, and I can say end. And there we go. So again, neat little functions to do there. Like I said, if you do use the camera, hang on, phone. It doesn't block it in any way. You can still get through and still see the camera. So that's kind of nice. I like it. The only thing, the downside I can see about this is that you can't adjust that. I'd love to be able to play around with that. Maybe there's some mods I can play around with. But after, put this in your pocket for a while, take it out, you'll notice that you'll get a little telltale square of where it was. Getting it off is a little bit trickier. Not as easy as you may think compared to, like, say, a Samsung back cover or whatever. Both that kind of difficult. But once it's on, chances are you'll probably want to leave it on. I mean, because there's no removable back. There's no SD card to play around with really on this thing. So once it's on, you just want to leave it on. But there you go. And it really doesn't add any bulk to it. I mean, you can see that it pretty well form-fitting. The width on it doesn't really add anything to it. So yeah, kind of a nice little case. It's a little expensive at $50, but I mean, if you got a G2, you want to show off the cool things that it can do. That's kind of nice. Okay, so check my review on the full site, and we'll see you later.